Mrs. Paula, hey, can you hear me now? I hope you can hear me now. I don't know what's going on, but yes. Okay. I mean, that might not be good that you can hear me. So good. Thank you, Mrs. Paula, for showing up. You're on my list. So tonight, and this is going to be in the description later. So I'm going to shout out a few people that have been positive influences to me as a content creator and being new to YouTube. Mrs. Paula is one of them. She's right on my list here. Mrs. Paula does retirement. This is no particular order. This isn't favoritism. This is just people, when I went through my subscription list, the ones that I follow the most and interact with the most, and they interact with me the most. Mrs. Paula is on the list. Please go. Mrs. Paula, I'm going to put you in the description, your channel. YouTube over 40. She's great. Silent Sky, just Silent Sky 3 sounds just like it's spelled. SILENTSKY and the number 3. One word, Silent Sky. Her name is Allison. Very good channel. Those 3 are really good. I also like Balance and Bloom 50 plus, the plus sign, Balance and Bloom 50 plus. She's great. Charla Farmer K is great. Another one is at her channel is at Missy 1980, at Missy 1980, and then Busy After 60. The reason I really enjoy Busy After 60 is because she's from my old stomping grounds when I was in upstate New York. So her and I have a lot in common of where we've been, where we've went to restaurants, different sites. We've both been to all those places she mentions. And I just find it hilarious that I found somebody on YouTube that was from my old stomping grounds. You haven't seen Balance and Bloom. She does a lot. She does a lot on like menopause and women issues as they get older. And she's really, really good. She's going to remind you of Bernadette from Big Bang Theory, her voice. I've even told her that, and she agrees. She goes, lots of people tell her she sounds like Bernadette from Big Bang Theory. But Busy After 60, she's really cool. Chef Zed's Kitchen. Just like it sounds, Chef Zed, Z-E-D-S, Kitchen. She makes some amazing dishes. So that's just some. I'm going to announce others later. But yes, Chef Zed is awesome. Everybody I just named have been positive, is trying to help everybody else to grow on YouTube. But especially with Mrs. Paula, I've watched quite a few of her videos. And one of the things that always bothers me with her videos or her lives are the nonsensical trolls that show up and just make really either twisted, sick, disgusting comments. For 2 seconds, let me speak to that. If you are one of those people that just troll somebody's site or web page or YouTube content just to be stupid, try creating something. And let me just tell you this. Everybody on this list, see this list? I don't know if you can see that or not. Hold on. I just gave that list out Those are people that I follow, that follow me. We interact all the time. But I'll tell you something. If you would be an adult for 1 second, and if you became a content creator and you asked any of these people on that list to follow you, to help you grow, I will guarantee every single one artfully becoming Mrs. Paula and everybody else on this list. If you would stop trolling and try to create something, all of these people would be the first one in line to help you reach your goal on YouTube. But instead, you want to troll and you want to be nonsensical and you want to make fun of somebody else trying to create something. And I've been on Mrs. Paula's many times, and she has to constantly block somebody for really bad comments. Go create something. Everyone on this list that you just saw will be the first ones in line. I would too. You come on my site and you want to be an adult, I will follow you. I will support you 100%. I will try to help you as long as it's moral and something I follow and believe in. We will back you 100%. But, if you're just going to come on and troll, you're going to get blocked. I just wanted to get that out of the way. So, but I just wanted to say that if you really want to be a content creator, everyone on that list, if you are an adult, they will follow you. They will back you 100% and will try to help you succeed. Every single one of them. With that said, I am tired. I've had a long day. We've been fighting storms and microbursts and damage and mowing and gardening and everything. I just literally stopped an hour ago. I was out in the garden, literally picking green beans. But I did want to go over, because I want information as I'm trying to figure out my next steps with my new channel, Oki's Hustle. I use Oki's Eden, my other channel, which I do jokes and gardening. I do a lot of analytical stuff. So you'll see my trending, my videos will go up, and all of a sudden you'll see them dive. Every other day, I am literally throwing a wrench into the works, trying to get things to possibly tank so I can see what works on YouTube, what doesn't. So I'm using that channel kind of as a test kitchen, per se. So if you see a lot of up and down, up and down, up and down on my other channel, the reason I started this channel was to help people to try and grow. And if it takes another channel for me to use that data and to be able to throw a wrench into the works to see what happens, and then I can come back and let you guys know if it worked or didn't. That's just how I've been doing it. Sometimes I've had a couple of videos go anywhere from 5,000 to 6,000 views, to my regular 1,500, but I'll have 1,500, 1,500, 1,500, and then all of a sudden I'll get a 4, 5, or 6,000 jump, and then it'll go back down to 1. If you see that fluctuation, I am trying things, and I'm going to be sharing that in the coming weeks. That's why I wanted to run this live. I did a live earlier just to kind of mention how I'm going to do lives and what my schedule for the new channel is going to be. So my first 2 questions are, do you want to see more or less with our rescue dog, Lexi? If you want to see more of Lexi, I will work her into videos on both channels. She's a great dog. She's learning. They were going to put her down. We rescued her. She was skin and bone. She was down to ribs. She was I think she was only like 80 pounds. Mrs. Paul, yeah, she is. She's a great dog. She's now she was down to like 50 pounds, I think 40 pounds, 50. She's a big dog. You could see her ribs. You could play the xylophone on her ribs. She's now well over 80. You don't see her ribs anymore. She literally tonight had bacon, eggs, home fries. That was her dinner. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, she is. She's a very good dog, and I'm glad because they were going to put her down, and that we stopped that. We couldn't deal with that. We're like, no, she's 1.5 years old. She's perfectly healthy. She's a puppy. Don't put her down. I'm going to do some lives from my garden. I'm trying to get to 50 subscribers on the new channel because I can take my laptop out to the computer. But you all know, you've all done this. To do walking or outside stuff, it's easier with a phone or an iPad. She did deserve a chance at life. Yes, Mrs. Paula. She has, I'll tell you what, she has a great life tonight. We were just listening to Elvis and dancing. So her life now is, we were listening to Elvis, my Elvis records, and dancing with her. So she's got a very good life. I'm going to do more stuff from my garden. Now that my garden is in full swing, I got 75 plants. I've harvested 2 or 3 of them. So every other day or so, I'm harvesting a group so I eat them, obviously. So we have fresh potatoes every couple days. Oh, that video. Yeah. Did you hear that was literally the potatoes breaking free from basically the mother, the actual roots. Those were Yukon Golds. I'm going to film. You will not believe the baby reds. When I harvest the baby red potatoes, it's unlike any color you've ever seen in a store. The redness of those potatoes are so much different. Homegrown potatoes versus store-bought potatoes are just 2 entirely different. If you taste them, you feel them, you cut into them, and you cook them. It's just amazing. I'm trying to remember. I mentioned I did a video shortly on reviving a video, and I told you I would give you the analytics. An hour before I came on live, the repaired video, I'll give that video to you guys eventually. On May 20th, it stalled. You know how you have a video, you'll watch, if you look at your analytics at all, you'll see it go up, and then sometimes they die, and then it just flatlines like it's an EKG in the hospital. You think it's dead. It's just flat. It doesn't. 3 or 4 days later, it shows no growth whatsoever. I changed the front picture. I changed a couple of hashtags, and I changed the title, if I remember correctly. Since then, on May 20th, when it went flatline, it was at 730 views, 730. I changed stuff. I changed the picture, the hashtags, and the title. In 3 days, it went from 730 to 938. Today, as of June 1st, it hit 980 views. So if I hit 1,000 views, that's pretty common for what I do. I'm 20 off of a dead video, of a stalled video. And what I was getting at with that was some of the gurus, is that how we do it, Mrs. Paula? Gurus? A lot of them will say, I've seen multiple answers. Delete the video, reload it. Number 1, if you delete the video, you lose your time. You lose your views. They subtract that immediately or within whatever time frame. I find it better. Why not take 5 minutes, go in to your YouTube app on your iPhone or whatever phone you have, edit, And then exactly, you can put it in private. Exactly. Don't delete it. I've seen gurus tell you to delete it and then reload it. No, put it in private. You keep all your hours, you keep all of your views, all of that, all of the analytics you need to grow. Go back in, change the pit. You can just go into YouTube, the YouTube app, go right in, edit. You click the three dots on the right on that video. Go in, then click on the little pencil on your picture, scroll through the different screens, pick the one you want to change it to, add text, change the brightness or the colors or whatever, change it to black and white, whatever you want to do, change it. Then go in, change the description, go search out a trending description for whatever that video is, change it to that. Add a couple of hashtags that are 2025 trending. Let it sit there for a week. Is it any skin off your back to let it sit there for a week and see if it does? I'm going to show this analytic, but May 20th, I was at 730. It stopped. It was a flat line. So in 11 days, it went from 730 to 980. I'm almost pushing 1,000 views because all I did was I went in, changed the picture, changed the description, changed the hashtag. I gained, what's that? 250 views in 5 minutes. Like Paula said, you can privatize it and then re-upload it. You can download it, re-upload it, change it, or go in and change a few things. Zena, she's one of the ones on my channel. Did I add her? I believe it's at Missing 1980. She's the one that said go in and to a community post and mention it and put the link in there and see if that can bring up any more, make it more popular. So I tried that with one of them. I haven't mentioned it yet. I'm going to mention it later in the week to see if it worked. Artfully becoming, okay, yep, and you can change your title and exactly. But the way I look at it is, if you don't delete it, it's still there. Like Mrs. Paul said, privatize it, set it aside. You can go in and you can go on your phone and you can download it to your phone. You can go in and edit it and then re-upload it, but don't delete it. Delete it is just, you're removing all of that, all the analytics that you need for your channel. But anyways, so, and, I've had some pretty good success in the last 4 or 5 videos I had. And then last week, then this last couple of days, I've had some struggles, but what I have found with doing all this research and making sure my title was good, my description was good, my pinned comment was good, all of that information, even if I only get 1,000 views, I'm still getting well over 50% of literal people watching, not just interactions, but I'm getting, if I get 1,000 views, I might be getting 600 interactions or if you get 1,000 impressions or 1,200 impressions, I'm still getting 600 to 800 views. I'm over 50%, which I never was before. So even if my views aren't going to 4,000 or 5,000, 6,000, I'm still hitting really good numbers as far as actual physical views. And that's what this channel is about, is trying to figure those analytics out. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of that in upcoming weeks. I did a quick live earlier. Oh, hey, Busy After 60. I gave you a shout out. You, Mrs. Paula, Artfully Becoming, all of you guys are going to be in the description later when I end this. I'm going to put all your channels in there so people can go look at you and follow you, because you guys have all been, supportive and positive in my YouTube journey. And I'm going to keep doing that. And I mentioned earlier, I did just a 15-minute one because we've been doing storm damage control, mowing, weeding, just everything. I've been doing that today and yesterday. We moved. If you go to my my post on my Okies Hustle, we moved so much wood from us getting up in the cherry picker and cutting those trees down over my son's house. And we've been dragging brush all day and mowing and cleaning and everything. I bet you he would. There's a ton of it. And I'm tired. I mean, I got to say, pushing 60 years old. I mean, we've been going since 5 a.m. since yesterday, today, the day before. And we're going to have more tomorrow, but that's fine. You just keep going and plugging along and keep working at it. No way. He's got a sawmill. Okay. Does he have, is it a bandsaw blade, the chainsaw blade, or a round brown saw busy? Because there are a lot of people doing YouTube channels with the bandsaw mill. And my son's talked about getting one. And I'm hoping he does because I really want to try it. So artfully becoming, I need to tell you again, I think I gave you a message. But keep doing your art. I know there's other people out there that really enjoy watching. I watch. I think I put his YouTube channel. I think I put that in the message. I watch that guy. He does acrylic painting, and it's very calming and very relaxing. I watch him a lot of times before I go to bed, just to watch his paintings. And I saw your Artfully Becoming is now doing that too. You don't realize, I think, well, you probably do, but maybe you don't realize that there are a lot of people that, like Bob Ross. I watched Bob Ross when I was younger. That's what's so crazy is, the poofy hair. I was gonna put that on there, that you are the female Bob Ross, but I didn't post that. But I always found it relaxing to have somebody that can paint. I don't care if you're 50 years into the craft or you're just starting. To watch people paint. I'm not artistic. I have a guitar, and I try to be artistic. I can't. I play. I plunk around on my guitar, but that is another person I did give a. You'll see. I think anybody that's showing up. I have this whole list here. I'm going to be like Artful Becoming and, Busy After 60 and Mrs. Paula. I'm going to put all you guys in the description, and I'm going to be trying to get the word out on you people. But there's also a guy I listen to. It's Rustic Rich, I believe is his name, Rustic Rich. Let me see if I can find him real quick. Hold on. I apologize. Rustic Rich. He's a guitarist, and I have been Rustic Rich Originals. Rustic Rich Originals. Yes, Mrs. Paula. That's his. he has helped me through many nights with my special needs grandson. So I have a headache. So he subscribed to me. Yeah. Busy After 60. He is really, really good. I apologize. I've been outside all day. I've had a raging headache, and I got the light in my eyes, the ring light. Yeah. I told him if he was an octave lower, he would remind me of Johnny Cash. But he's just simplistic country music, folk music, whatever you want to call it. But it's relaxing to me. I like that stuff. So if you get a chance, go follow him. Susan is leaving. Okay. Susan, enjoy your evening. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. I appreciate support. When you do come in, if you don't mind hitting the like, double tap your screen or whatever, hit the like. Busy After 60. He's got a lot of videos, but I just like the whole. Okay. Artfit, I will. I'll check. Is it me? You mean check my messages? I will. So, on WhatsApp, just so you guys know, we had some severe weather. We had, between my son, they're all we had a bunch of stuff going on. First responders, tornadic weather, very bad thunderstorms, microbursts. We had a lot of stuff going on the other night when you guys were doing your live, and I was supposed to come on to that live. We had so much going on. I apologize for that. I feel bad that I wasn't able to somehow hook on to that, but we had so much going on, and that's my fault. So that's on me, not on you guys. But I will check it. I just turned the notifications off on that app because I was getting calls from my son, my daughter-in-law, first responders. I had my go bag ready to go. I had our dog ready to go. I had my everything in a bag ready to walk out the door. So I was getting so many notifications. I had to shut things down just so I could deal with the obvious, the severe weather. So I will turn it back on tomorrow. If I haven't responded, that's on me. I'm sorry. I will get back to you guys. But when severe weather hits, you got to start, you got to be ready to go at a moment's notice. We literally had 2 miles just north of us, a tornado touched down and wiped out a bunch of stuff. It was headed our way. We got in our car. We were in the car with the dog, headed to grab my special needs grandson and my daughter-in-law because of severe weather. They literally, on the news, they said it was going to hit our area. So just bear with me. I had to shut stuff down so I could focus on our personal safety. I will get back to switching that back on. So that's on me. I apologize. I think Busy After 60, I believe we are Tornado Alley. We've had 4 tornadoes in our county in the last month. 2 within 2 miles. One I watched from my front porch. I watched the tornado. I watched the rotation, and I watched it as it went over in front of our home to the east, and then it landed somewhere about a mile or 2 east of us. So yes, I would say we are in Tornado Alley. It is what it is. I've dealt with that kind of stuff. I'm not worried about that. I know how to deal with it. But I just wanted to let you guys know if something happens and I don't get back to you right away, or I have to shut an app down because I'm getting so many on WhatsApp. We were getting like bing, 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 bing. It was like a pinball machine. I was getting a bunch of Joplin. I was on the ground within hours and clearing houses and marking them for if there was deceased people in them with X's. You put the red X on the house. So I've been to storm-ridden areas where areas were wiped out completely. So I know the full brunt of an F5. I know what I can do. I've seen it. I've helped people come through it, overcome it. So, and I've had training and stuff. So it's one of those things that some people can deal with this. Some people, there's nothing wrong if it's very stressful. And you see that tornado coming down. You're going to find out real quick if you can deal with it or not. And there's nothing wrong if you're scared and you want to run, fight, flight, whatever. Some people can deal with it. Some people cannot. That's why you have first responders that can somehow figure out how to suppress that, help, go at the problem and help others to get out of that situation. And, oh, Mrs. Paula. Yeah. I know they don't get a lot up there. Severe as in like tornadoes and hurricanes and stuff, but they have their own brand. Do you remember, Mrs. Paula, do you remember the October 4th storm? I'm trying to remember. Mrs. Paula, I got to ask you a question. You're in Tennessee. Mrs. Paula, are you anywhere near Franklin? I think Franklin is it's not far from Nashville. I think it's south, maybe a few 20 miles, maybe. Don't quote me on the distance, but I believe Franklin, Tennessee is a little south of Nashville. Where are you close in relation to Nashville, Tennessee? Okay, Mrs. Paula, busy after 60. August Creek Farmhouse just came on to the live. She is awesome. If you do not follow her or you want to connect with her, I can't even describe her yard with her ducks and her flowers and everything. She has a really, really, really cool channel. If you get a chance, go check her out. She is really cool. We interact all the time, and she has some with her and her husband. It cracks me up. All of you could do. I mean, Mrs. Paula, August Creek. Go follow Mrs. Paula, and I put this list. This is going to be in. I'm going to put this in the description after the live is done. Every one of these people that are on this list and more. This is only a short list. I'm going to add more. These people have been so supportive, so friendly, kind. For both my channels, it's been ridiculous. But August Creek Farmhouse, they got a tractor and they made it like he found another woman, in his midlife crisis or whatever. It ends up being a tractor. And I just thought that was so funny. But she did a couple posts today, and because I have a garden, I do mainly vegetables, obviously. But she did this one community post. I'm gonna pardon my French, but the colors were freaking. Yes, I said freaking awesome. But yeah, her channel's been great. But August, if you can follow the other ones, I'm going to post later. But I'll tell you what, Mrs. Paula has this. I call it comedic timing. She, excuse me, I'm sorry. She does these videos from her vehicle, and I still laugh at the one about her neck. She was looking up, and she has to fix your necklines when you get older is to look up because it stretches your neck out. I still every once in a while I'll joke with her about that online. That she cracks me up. Busy after 60. All the people that I'm going to put in that list, they've been, I found so many cool people, and they have too, I'm sure. But Mrs. Paul is hilarious. Busy after 60. She does. We're from the same stomping grounds, kind of. So she does all this stuff from up where I used to live as a kid. And when I found her channel, I could not believe it because I'm big on like memories and as thinking back to my childhood and stuff. And she's going to all these places that I know about. And it just brings back memories, but definitely follow her. August Creek. Yeah, follow August Creek. I'm going to put, like I said, I'll put those other channel. I will put the actual channel at whatever in the description, so you guys can go click on them, and then hopefully that will bring you to their link, or at least you can find it. They're all worth following. They've been hilarious. But yeah, Mrs. Paula has this comedic timing in her car where she's talking about something. And the first time I saw her, first and second time I saw her in her car, I was like, okay, I have a joke channel. I tell dumb dad jokes. The first time I saw her, I'm like, okay, she's using being facetious and sarcasm kind of as her shtick. And then I watched a couple more, and yeah, she does so well with that. But she has other stuff too. I'm just saying those are the ones that stand out in my mind, especially the neck one where she went to the next. She did a neck spa thing and figured out how to fix your wrinkles in your neck is to tilt your head back, but it hurts your neck. So she's done some really funny stuff, and she's got a really cool channel. I love Busy After 60 because she reminds me of my Aunt Helen, who I love dearly. She passed away years ago, but she reminds me of, she doesn't know that because I've never told her that. But she reminds me of my Aunt Helen, the way she talks, the way she pronounces words, and things like that. Pardon me, I'm sorry for a second. But she's reminded me, she died of cancer years ago. And, but not Allison, I'm sorry. Busy After 60 reminds me of her. And so I guess that kind of drew me to that channel. But you have Allison at, I'll tell you this one, Mrs. Paula will get this. Allison, Mrs. Paula, you know what I mean by Allison, right? Um, for the, I hope Allison sees this, and I hope she forgives me for this transgression. But when she's on my list. She's on this list. Her call name, hey, Cosmic Gold. I'm glad you are here. I love your channel. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry I got a little emotional there. But anyways, Allison. Silent Sky 3. SILENT SKY and the number 3. All one word. Silent Sky 3. We're going to do a live here. But anyways, Silent Sky, Allison. I hope she forgives me for this. When I first, when she did the Silent Sky name on her channel, I swear to God, I saw in my reading of her name on that channel, Selensky 3. And I'm like, I know it's Allison. I love her channel. I love her video. I've watched her videos for the last month. When I saw Selensky 3, I'm like, what is that? What is that name? Where did she come up with this Selensky name? Is that her name? Or such an idiot. I am such an idiot. Oh my goodness. It's Silent Sky 3. How hard is that to get through this Oklahoma redneck skull? That it's Silent Sky 3. But you know, I know she'll end up seeing that, but I'll tell her someday. We're gonna be meeting up here shortly. I love Allison's channel, Mrs. Paula. Oh my goodness. Between Mrs. Paula, man, I'll tell you, I have so many, but Busy After 60, Chef Zed. Oh, so, okay. I'm not the only one. So see, okay, who wants to hear? I've mentioned this before, but I'm going to come clean. Who wants to hear something that you might not know about me? You've all seen my stupid dad jokes. You've all seen my Okies Eden dad jokes. You've all seen it. These sunglasses, I wear sunglasses. Never. I never, ever, 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 ever. I'll tell you right now. Thank you, Mrs. Paula. Thank you, Cosmic Gold. But yeah, the Selensky thing. Give me a second. The sunglasses. I wear sunglasses only when it's 110 out in Oklahoma. I'm mowing the lawn and I don't want to go completely blind because it's so bright out. I do not wear sunglasses. I will right now. I wear them only if I have, like, this ring light gives me a headache, but it does help with everything. It helps soften the harsh features of the 60-year-old man. But anyways, I don't wear sunglasses, and I sure as HE double toothpick or a double hockey sticks. Do not wear a backwards baseball cap. I don't even wear a baseball cap. I hate them. I hate baseball caps. I hate hats. I hate all of it. I hate sunglasses. They annoy me. I only wear them if I get a headache, which I do get headaches because of the ring light and Oklahoma sun if I'm outside working. Other than that, I don't wear sunglasses. I hate them. I don't drive with sunglasses. I don't care how bright it is. I don't like them. They annoy me. I don't wear baseball caps, let alone reversed. I didn't wear, the first time I wore a reverse baseball cap was in my Okie. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Okie's Eden. My Okie's Eden joke site. I started wearing the baseball cap to see if it would garner any like interaction or anybody would be like, let's see, August. Yeah, freaking is a good word sometimes. You're going to see in a couple of videos, I apologize for all that. You're going to see in some of my upcoming videos, you'll see a mow their lawn, help them out, say hi to them, be kind, help them out. Okay. Even if they're struggling, trust me. Do the hair you did on the video about, do the hair. Oh, this? Hold on. So if I pull this down in front, it comes down to here. I've never had it this long. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. I'll leave it like this for a bit. I'm sorry. I'm just getting some of the comments. I got a little emotional. I apologize. No more emotional. No more emotional. I'm going to be cold, hard. Okie's hustle. No more Okie's Eden. No more comedy. It's just me being me. People, I've had other comments. People say from my Okie's Eden website, you'll see me with the sunglasses, the hat, and me with this like mean look on my face. I did that because comedy, it kind of is, it's kind of funny because you see somebody mean, you don't expect them to do comedy. I'm not mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. Mr. Scott. He is freaking, I know, there it is. I know, I'm dropping the F-bombs. Freaking Garden of Eden. If anybody doesn't know this, when I chose my name for my first channel, Okie's is just what you call an Oklahoman. You ever hear the song? I think it was it Merle Haggard or Waylon Jennings? I can't remember. Okie's from Muskogee, Oklahoma. He's an Okie. He's an Oklahoman. So Okies are called, or the nickname is for an Oklahoman. Garden of Eden, biblical Garden of Eden. I love gardening. I love an oasis type garden. That's why I call it Okie's for Oklahoman. Eden, Garden of Eden. Oklahoma, Eden. It's as simple as that. This August Creek farmhouse, I've been working like a dog trying to pretty up my property. And hers is just like one of those places you walk into, Better Homes and Gardens, and there it is. It's like, my mom was a Cosmo, I don't know. She cut hair, whatever you call those people. She cut hair. So we always had high and tight. Being in law enforcement, you couldn't have you had to shave. For 8 years, shave. 1/8 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch. And you'd get in trouble. You would literally get in trouble if you did. Could go on. I only did it because I just want to keep it to one page. I missed 20 others. They're going to be in the description. They are the salt of the earth. Yes, Mrs. Paula. Yes, August. They are everyone in this community. I'm going to say it again. I'm dropping the F-bomb. I'm doing it. Everybody cover your ears. Freaking awesome. Yeah, Charlotte K. August Creek. Yep. Sorry for laughing, Charlotte. I just Charlotte breaks me up when I watch her and her husband Scott. She has her husband on every once in a while, and it just slays me to watch them. But getting back to no, my wife will not come online with me. She's going to meet Allison. She's going to meet August. She's going to meet Charlotte Kay when we go down that way. We get down that quite. We have relatives in Prosper. We have people in Salina. We know. We get down there quite a few times a year. We go down quite often. I have a daughter down in Texas with my other 2 grandkids. We visit all the time. And I cannot tell you how excited I am. Allison, you got to know Allison. Allison's awesome. And I just enjoy between Mrs. Paula, Allison, and I'm going to mess this up. Forgive me. I'm going to screw this up. But a couple of them have done the cleanouts. I know it's been Mrs. Paula, and I know for Allison, Silent Sky, not Solinsky, Silent Sky 3, they've done these cleanouts of their house. And Allison's been helping her parents, I believe, pare down everything to get ready, as they get older. Mrs. Paula did a couple of videos where she was cleaning out. And that stuff just kills me because we've all been there. I can't remember what joke dropped today. I don't want to spoil it. Oh, wait a minute. If a joke dropped today, it's already done. It's already dropped. What was the one today? Was it the buoy? Was it the my dog floats because he's a good boy? But anyways, enough about me. August, Mrs. Paula, anybody that's here right now, I want to tell you this. Your channels are awesome. Boy was yesterday. See, okay, just so you know, I do bulk. I'm going to do a video on this. I do bulk video taping, whatever you want to call it. I'll do 10 or 12 or 13 different jokes, and then I'll upload them, and then I will release them at certain dates. And then I'll do 2 or 3, watch the results, see how the titles and descriptions and hashtags and all that nonsense SEO garbage does. And then I'll, make changes. If something goes really good, great. Then I'll try to throw a wrench in it, like what will make it dip. So I know that this is good, this is bad. It's just the way I do analytics. But so I do a whole bunch. I have videos into July or mid-June, late June right now scheduled, and I just changed the dates on them because I've done so many videos. But Bowie was yesterday. But August Creek, Mrs. Paula. Oh my goodness. Missy. Do you guys follow Missy 1980? Missy, it's actually literally, let me take these off. I've had a headache, but look at let's see. Somebody said to flip my hair back, so now I got a hair thing going on here. But Silent Sky, YouTube, Mrs. Paula, YouTube over 40. She's in Britain, right? She's in Great Britain, England, or whatever. But she's also great to follow. If you get a chance to follow her Karen. Okay, Karen. Yes. I apologize. I am horrible with names, but yeah. Oh, New Zealand. I apologize. I'm okay. Well, you all know if you watched my stupid parody video of me doing a pirate or a foreign accent, a little um, background on that. I took at least a half an hour, Mrs. Paula. I tried to do a British accent. And I tried Australian, and I was like, "Hey, matey," I can't do. Oh, I'm sorry, August Creek. Yep, you go break those peacocks up. Thank you for showing up. You and I will be in contact. Check out my email. Please email me. I would really love to stop at your farm and see your property and you guys and meet Scott. I think that would be awesome. I would love to meet him and you. But Mrs. Paula, it was so funny because, see, I thought she was English all the time. And I feel so bad because I feel so guilty. I guilted myself when I could not get on with you guys the other night. I was so upset. I was beside myself because I know she puts so much work into helping others. And I feel bad because I couldn't, for some reason, could not sign on. I was having between our power in and out and stuff. And we had, I was talking to my son. We had some issues with like severe weather. It was like an imperfect storm. And I want to talk to her. I would love to talk to her personally because I hope she doesn't think I was upset or mad. It was not her. It was I had so many things going on. But I'll tell you what, YouTube over 40, Karen, I watch her every day, and I watch Mrs. Paula every day. And Allison and Brenda all every day. And every single one of them, if you can follow them, they will try to get you where you need to go. If you're trying to grow, or you just need a friend, or you need just somebody positive in your life, they will be there. She does. Mrs. Paula, when I first saw Karen, I hope she doesn't take this wrong because it's not meant that way. If you see this, when I first saw her, her hair was almost in like what I would call a pompadour from the 50s. And like that, I started watching her channel. And I've been watching her ever since. And I know it's not a pompadour. I know she does something with a bun or whatever you want to call it. But the first time, it was just something different when I saw her hair and I saw the pompadour. I love Elvis. Elvis is my favorite singer, bar none, all time. Elvis Presley. When I saw her, it must have triggered something, and I started watching her. And I hope she understands I had a lot of issues that night, and that day prior, we've had nothing but grief, fighting through it. But I'll tell you right now, when I watch her channels and she talks about YouTube growth and helping others, she's sincere. She is so sincere. Me too, is to help their analytics. If it gives you she's guilty, it's right on YouTube. She admitted it. She let the dog out. So next time you hear that song, when they say who, it's Mrs. Paula. She just admitted she's guilty. I'm sorry, but hey. Anyways, I'm going to shut this down. Miss Paula, thank you so much for spending time tonight. You have a good evening. Everybody else have a good evening. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to end this now and then go to bed. You guys all take care.